welcome to Talking Comics issue 15. We are back with Rich. He's back. At Limited Edition Comics with a great range, as always.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm back from the dead. So
what happened?
I was ill. Sickness bug, and that was it.
We had who's known as the boss here.
Who?
West.
West. Really?
That's what he calls himself, the boss.
The boss, like Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah, like Bruce Springsteen. Well, you know, I'm glad to have you back on the show.
Let's mate. No,
I'm glad you're all right.
Fighting fit and ready to go.
Did you do a moment where your hand came through the earth, kind of like Spider-Man? You know.
No, more like sort of the alien chest burst.
Oh, really?
Like that.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Not again.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. Send me a kiss by wire. Baby, my heart's on fire.
We've got so much news for you this week, as always. Let's start with Spider-Man. Spider-Man's 698. We're heading to that 700, the big 700.
Yeah.
The finale.
And already they say it's gone third print.
Third print.
I think Dan Slott was saying something on his Facebook page about, retailers order more copies, something's going to happen really big in this.
What, 698 is a key issue then?
It's going to be a big key issue.
Key issue.
It's going to happen.
Okay.
And, yeah.
Is this the beginning to Peter Parker's end then?
We don't know, do we? And if we did know, we're not allowed to say anything, because Dan also said that, can't go online and, give spoilers to people, so we're not going to spoil it. We don't know. I don't know. I'd love to see something really, really...
That's what you tell us you don't know.
I know. No, we don't, honestly.
Yeah.
Hand on heart.
Heart and heart,
yeah.
hand on heart.
Yeah, we do not know.
I'm not putting my hand on any heart, that's all I'm saying.
It's
okay.
Good. It's good. Good. I like it.
And we've had a massive amount of Marvel now. You've seen the covers. Over the last 14 issues of Talking Comics, you've seen all those covers come out at some point or another, but we now have them in hand. We've got Fantastic Four, we've got Thor, we've got one of my favourites here, we've got the X-Men cover. And I love the fact that this cover goes across the back and the front.
Lovely.
Really, really nice. Look at that. That's lovely. But do you know what? There's a third part to this. Which
is in the second issue of X-Men, which is a double shipping month.
Oh, is it? Right.
So, yeah.
So we're going to see number 2 come out quite quickly.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Well,
that's great.
We've got obviously Deadpool 2, Iron Man 2.
Yes.
We had Deadpool.
Yes.
Iron Man a couple of weeks ago.
I've got those here. We had Deadpool a couple of weeks ago, and we also had Iron Man a couple of weeks ago. So they're out here, and it looks as if obviously Kieran Gillen's maintaining the kind of movie look to the Iron Man suit, and you've got this nice dark suit now. Actually, it's kind of a bit.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's very cool.
But the 2, Deadpool did better actually.
Yes.
Flew off the shelves. Iron Man dribbled out, but did okay.
Do you think the comedy's working then?
Yeah, I think so. People like it.
Yes, because they've got 2 comedians on this. Posen's on here, and Duggan. So they're the 2 guys that are working hard
really well.
to try and make it.
You've
got Tony Moore's artwork as well. So
lovely.
Yeah,
really good.
Okay,
great colours as well. Really good colours.
We've got another sneak. No, it's not a sneak peek. It's another trailer. I like to call them trailers that Marvel puts out. This kind of like black image in the background, and then you've got this kind of word. And the word that we've got, teaser. Yeah, okay, teaser. Yeah, we got this teaser, and it's a snicked, which appears to be Alan Davis.
And who's the writer?
Who's writing? I can't even remember now. Just left my brain. I knew it was Davis. Who's the other one? Oh, come on. We were all looking at it. It's typical. We all know who it is, and we've all forgotten. Is that how it is? Anybody? Anyone?
Clearly, it was a big name.
It was a big name. No, it is a big name. It was a bit. I'll get it up here. I'll sort it out. But either way, there are a couple of big names on this. This is the first time we've forgotten who we were talking about. It should be another issue. Snick though, we're wondering who that was. Oh yeah, you were telling me it was going to be X.
I said it could be.
It could be.
Yeah. I mean, if you go back to Alan Davis's run on Uncanny X-Men, he did do X-23 in the run of X-Men.
Right.
But I think it's going to be another Wolverine title. It's too obvious, isn't it?
Yeah. The Frank Cho one was the Savage Wolverine. We saw that some time ago. I can't see another Wolverine title coming out for Marvel now. And what would be the point? Is it just for sales?
Of course it is. It's overkill as well. I mean, people want to,
Yeah, but how many Spider-Man titles are we seeing for Marvel now?
Just Superior, I think, at the moment.
Right, so if there's only one Spider-Man title, how can they justify 2 Wolverine titles? It doesn't make sense. I'm just saying the logic.
No,
the logic there is not there.
There's a power that comes from deep inside of you. As every day reaching toward the light, and you know there's a long way ahead of you. But when your will gets you there, things will turn out right. Just keep on turning, don't stop growing. The fire is on. The burning, our wheels moving, wheels of the Come take a chance, keep on turning, don't stop growing. The fire is on.
Talk about DC for a minute. Suicide Squad, full team.
Huge book.
If you happen to check out the Facebook or the website, we had a picture of the last page, so that is a big spoiler alert, so don't go and have a look if you don't want to know what's on there. But I have to say, it's got something to do with the Joker. I mean, if you didn't know that,
obvious, really, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not surprising you by telling you that it's got something to do with the Joker. And I think that's the biggest release of information that we've seen regarding the future of the Joker so far.
And a huge book. Huge book. Outselling every Marvel book this week.
Outselling everything. Is this the
Marvel
top seller, Suicide Squad?
It's got to be this week because everybody's jumping on the Batman bandwagon.
Yes.
And it's going to be, second print already.
Second printing.
Yeah.
So look, you know, it's if you can manage to get it at the current retail price, then you're lucky because that thing's skyrocketed. It's already on eBay for serious money. So I wish you the best of luck. But it really does have a major reveal in that. So we've got one here actually, so I can show you. There you go. It looks like this. It's got another one of those die-cut covers, haven't it?
Lovely. Yeah, really good.
And that's been quite a common feature. I showed actually all the different die-cut covers. I had a picture of all the different die-cut covers coming out, so you'll get to see what this one's meant underneath the Joker face. We had a couple of messages last week regarding talking about indie books, and I'm not adverse in any way whatsoever to indie books. Or indie comics. I love them myself, and even recently we did speak about a couple of indie books. But you know, I'm going to talk about Valiant today because it's one of those companies that doesn't get the kind of coverage, obviously, that say Marvel or DC does, but yet their titles are of a good quality. So, you know, could you just give those people that don't know, have never heard about Valiant, just a quick rundown of what there is or you know, what they produce?
Well, they've been relaunched for about a good 6 months now. And so far, so good. We jumped on and thought, well, I've been around, you know, so many years that I remember the Valiant the first time around.
Yeah.
And they produce good characters, good stories, and they've actually sort of named themselves like, you know, Marvel Volume 2 or Version 2.
Yeah.
Which I can understand why, because their characters are similar to Marvel, but they're just sort of a little bit stepped to the side, a bit more darker. And the new stuff Valiant releasing is fantastic. Bloodshot's been really good. Highly recommend it. And you got things like XO Manowar, beautifully produced.
Manowar, and Manowar
really
was
good.
one of the first covers actually that I remember having an AI artificial reality, actually AR I should say, artificial reality cover where you'd put your you'd put your mobile phone above his mouth, and then he would talk, and it would, you know, bring you into the comic, if you like, take you to whatever it is that it's trying to sell. And it's actually Marvel followed after Valiant, so they're kind of ahead of the game in some ways as well.
Yeah, I mean, and their sales are good. I mean, their sales are, like, I would say middle Marvel sales, mid-tier Marvel books. Yeah, good 25.
So the
copies a month.
size of Valiant is what though? Is it? I mean, is it like come below Image, or is it below you know, Dark Horse? Or
See, I mean, it's way above Dark Horse. It's about the same as the IDW big selling books, but they have their own little sort of readership. They have their own little sort of cult following.
Right. So they're kind of like Vertigo back in the really old days.
Yeah, definitely. But they're more
before they were
superhero,
bought by
a bit
DC.
more- definitely, and I think people should try them out.
One last thing that I'm going to talk about today is some of these variant covers. I mean, obviously we've seen a lot of these Marvel Now covers come out, and you know, we've seen them again and again and again. But we're seeing a lot of these baby covers come out, and they're just absolutely incredible.
Yeah, Scotty Young. He's done a
Scotty
great
Young's
job with
done a
this.
fabulous job.
Really good.
On Fantastic Four here, you can see, and also you've got X-Men Legacy. who Cy Spurrier is writing, and it looks. I mean, you've got like a guy who's just pinning the Xavier's chair, and it's hilarious, and they're really, really good, really, really funny, and very collectible. And it seems to be the case that they're doing one for each title. So you've got all new X-Men here as well, and there's one for Thor as well. I've got sitting here, so you know, it looks like there'll be a collection in their own right.
Yeah, definitely.
So you know, we should be seeing one for every Marvel Now title. Well, thank you very much for.
My pleasure.
Being with us on the show again.
Yeah, won't be sick anymore.
Try to live till the next one.
I will. Yeah.
And we will see you again on Talking Comics. Thank you for staying tuned and watching the news. And I hope to see you again next week for another issue of Talking Comics. So you got another special offer for us today, Rich. What have you got?
We've got the A vs X hardcover collector's edition, which collects all 12 issues, or I'd say 13 issues with the issue 0, and 1 to 6 of A versus. And we've got $75 on it, and we're looking at $37.50 with free shipping.
$37.50 with free shipping. That is
guys.
really, really good. This is actually a really expensive book, and $37.50 is really cheap for that book.
Nice.
So check it out, guys. And I seriously, there's a link below in the description, and press on that, and it'll take you straight to the special offer.
Of course. Great stuff.
Cheers. Thank you very much. See you soon.